Hey guys, it's Don, and this is your Diamond Dash education post for Friday, October 3rd. Thank you for your comments and feedback on the information I provided 2 days ago. I know there was a lot of information there to absorb. 4 different posts providing you with how I've presented the coach opportunity via webinar and live presentation. And it took me a lot of time and practice to get it to that point. So I've provided you with the PowerPoint presentation that I've used and developed over time, and that wonderful hook document. That has been such a huge tool for me to share with my prospects. Look at what coaches on our team are achieving. And we're going to provide you with the business training to do the same with just 1 hour a day starting out applied to your business. That's really how I've come at it quite often. So there's a lot of information there for you to absorb and practice. And hey, there's nothing better than practicing a presentation like that with your success partner before actually trying to do it live. But you will get good at it the more you do it. So what I want to share with you today is a strategy that I have used periodically. Now, I just want to emphasize strongly here, this is not something I would recommend you do on an every time basis. It's kind of a tool you can keep in your back pocket if you need it. But this is a strategy that I've used successfully quite often or periodically to sign up discount buyers as coaches on my team starting out. And as we all know, and as a lot of you shared with me, becoming a discount buyer is the first step that a lot of people take in their journey as coaches. A lot of people sign up as coaches with no intentions of working the business because they just want the product for themselves. So why not start out many people as discount buyers building your coach team? There's nothing wrong with that because many will transition to start working the business. So what I have done is something that's kind of unique, and again, not something that I would suggest doing every single time. And before I get into the example, I want to give you an analogy. Let's say that you've gone to a great restaurant in your town and you love the food, you love the experience, you love the service. You leave the restaurant going, that was awesome, I'm coming back. Or maybe you go to a great movie at your local theater. You come out of the theater going, oh my God, that movie rocked and I am definitely coming back to see that again. So the next day you're at work and people are asking, hey, what'd you do last night? And you start talking about that great restaurant and how awesome the food was and the ambiance of the room. And, anything that you just loved about the restaurant is coming out of you naturally from your heart. And same thing about the movie. You're just raving about this movie. You're telling them, you got to go see this movie. It's so awesome. And as a result of the way you're speaking and what people are perceiving from you, they're kind of like, wow, you know what? I'm going to go to that restaurant. Or I'm going to see that movie because Don really spoke highly about it. So they trust you. They're taking your advice and they're saying, yeah, game on. I'm going to go myself because I believe what Don has to say, and they're going to go have their own great experience. Now, I'm not getting anything out of it when they go to that restaurant or they go to that movie. I'm helping them in a way because I think they're going to enjoy it too. So I get nothing out of it. The restaurant does, the movie theater does. The same thing applies when it comes to the Beachbody products. So let's take Shakeology as the example. I love Shakeology. I know what Shakeology does for people. I've seen it firsthand over and over. I know what it's done for me. So when I speak to people about it, I'm just oozing with passion and knowledge and getting them to go, man, you know what? I really should try this product. Don really thinks it's going to help me lose some weight and increase my energy or help with my digestive problems or possibly lower my cholesterol and so on and so on. So I'm speaking from the heart. Now, you should be doing the same. But where it starts to feel a bit icky or salesy is in the fact that in the back of your mind, in the back of your friend's mind, there's a knowledge that you are going to get commission for their purchase. You are monetarily benefiting from them acting upon your advice. And that's where it can feel a little bit awkward. So what I have done periodically, and I'm not saying do this every time, but periodically, for example, last week, a friend of mine, Megan, she and I have been going back and forth for a couple months on Shakeology, and I know it's going to help her. So I finally got to the point where I said, look, Megan, you know what? As your friend, I'm so confident that this is going to help you based on what I know and based on my own experience with it. that it's not about the money. And yeah, I'm a Beachbody coach and I'm going to get commission for your purchase. But what I'd like to do, honestly, is pass along my coach price to you. And so for me to do that, what you're going to do is go on my site, buy Shakeology on Home Direct. I'm going to give you, with this first purchase, I'm going to give you my commission, which is about $32. I'm literally going to give $32 to Megan just to say, hey, take my commission so that you're getting my coach price, go on and buy it, and you promise me that you're going to drink this every day for 21 days. After 21 days, you and I are going to talk again, and we're going to decide whether or not you want to continue. And I know you're going to want to. So we're going to decide whether or not you want to continue as a customer or do what I did. Sign up as a coach just so that you continue to get that discount and you consume it yourself. You don't have to work the business. But let's get you started on this and forget about the money. I'll give you my coach price. Let's rock. So that 9 times out of 10 gets people to go, all right, you know what? I believe you, and I really appreciate the fact that you're doing that for me. And yes, I will drink this every day for 21 days. And then you revisit it at that time. Many will sign up as discount buyers. And then what you do is you plug them into your team page. You welcome them as coaches, but obviously indicating that they've signed up as a discount buyer to start out. And they are kind of in this observation mode on your team page. And we all know what happens when you're on an active team page. Coaches are raving about their transformations. They're raving about their success stories. They're sharing comments about the income they're earning and how much they're loving the business. So Megan all of a sudden is going to see, wow, you know what? This business is real. And she's also going to see, wow, they even have business training. They have Coach Basics. There's opportunities for me to sign up and start out on my journey working the business. So you just kind of take this backdoor approach. And again, I wouldn't suggest doing this every time, but when people really see for you that it's not about the money, that you're really trying to help them, guys, they're gonna purchase the product and they're gonna start feeling the benefits, and we all know where it goes from there. So use that as a tool for signing up discount buyers as coaches on your team. Tomorrow, I'm going to bring everything together in kind of a wrap-up video, if you will, talking about a lot of the objections that you guys have shared and how to overcome those objections in sharing the coach opportunity and building your team. But for today, I hope this is a helpful way to acquire more customers as customers and or coaches as discount buyers. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.